Welcome back to Griot Chronicles, where we unveil the shadowy corners of history. Today, we delve into one of the most controversial and secretive aspects of human culture, the dark history of pornography. From ancient art to the digital age, this journey will expose the hidden, often unsettling, evolution of erotic content and its profound impacts on society. Brace yourselves for a descent into the underbelly of human desire and morality. Pornography's roots run deep into the ancient world, where erotic art was both celebrated and feared. In ancient Greece and Rome, explicit scenes adorned vases and frescoes, revealing a society openly exploring sexuality. The Kama Sutra from India, dating back to the 3rd century CE, serves as a testament to humanity's enduring fascination with eroticism. Yet, beneath the surface of these artistic expressions lay a complex web of social and moral implications. In many ancient cultures, erotic art was intertwined with religious beliefs. Temples in India, covered in carvings of sexual acts, symbolized divine union and fertility. However, these depictions often masked deeper societal tensions and the exploitation of sacred practices for carnal purposes. The medieval era saw a harsh crackdown on sexual expression. The rise of Christianity and Islam imposed strict moral codes, banishing erotic art and literature to the shadows. Despite this, human desire persisted, finding clandestine outlets in secret manuscripts and forbidden illustrations. The suppression of sexuality during this time laid the groundwork for future moral battles. The Renaissance brought a resurgence of interest in the human form, but it also marked the beginning of pornography's darker journey. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo celebrated the naked body, yet their work often faced censorship. The printing press, invented in the 15th century, became a double-edged sword, facilitating the spread of erotic literature like Pietro Aretino's Sonetti Lucreziosi, while igniting fierce opposition from religious authorities. The 18th century saw the boundaries of sexual expression pushed further. The Enlightenment encouraged freedom of thought, giving rise to explicit works like Fanny Hill by John Cleland. However, these publications often provoked moral outrage and legal battles, highlighting the ongoing struggle between sexual liberation and societal norms. The Victorian era is synonymous with sexual repression, yet it witnessed an explosion of pornography. Photography, invented in the early 19th century, brought erotic imagery to life with unprecedented realism. Despite strict moral codes, the demand for pornography grew, leading to the covert distribution of explicit photographs and literature. The era's contradictions reveal a society deeply conflicted about its sexual desires. The 20th century marked a turning point in the production and consumption of pornography. The advent of motion pictures brought erotic content to the big screen. The 1970s, known as the golden age of porn, saw mainstream films like Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas push the boundaries of acceptability. These films sparked heated debates about obscenity and free speech, reflecting the era's shifting moral landscape. This period was also characterized by significant legal battles over pornography. The landmark 1973 Supreme Court case, Miller v. California, established guidelines for determining obscenity, balancing community standards with First Amendment rights. These legal struggles underscored the persistent tension between sexual expression and societal values. The late 20th century brought the internet, a game changer for pornography. Suddenly, explicit content was just a click away. The internet transformed pornography into a multi-billion-dollar industry, democratizing access and allowing niche and amateur content to flourish. Yet, this revolution came with a dark side, exposing users to unregulated and often exploitative material. One of the darkest aspects of the digital age is the ease with which minors can access pornography. Studies show that 93% of boys and 62% of girls are exposed to online porn during adolescence. Early exposure can lead to unrealistic expectations about sex, distorted views of relationships, and mental health issues. Research indicates that adolescents who frequently view pornography are more likely to engage in risky sexual behavior and develop addictive patterns. Pornography addiction is a growing concern, with around 5% to 8% of the population struggling with compulsive use. Pornography can trigger the brain's reward system in ways similar to drugs, leading to addiction. Symptoms include an inability to stop using porn despite negative consequences, spending excessive time consuming porn, and a decline in social and professional functioning. The psychological toll can be devastating, leading to isolation, depression, and anxiety. The pornography industry is rife with ethical issues, including exploitation, consent problems, and the portrayal of unrealistic and harmful sexual behaviors. Movements advocating for ethical porn emphasize fair treatment of performers, informed consent, and realistic depictions of sex. However, the prevalence of unethical content remains a significant problem. Excessive pornography consumption can wreak havoc on relationships. Studies show that heavy porn use is linked to decreased satisfaction in relationships, less interest in real-life partners, and increased infidelity. Pornography can create unrealistic expectations that real-life intimacy cannot match, leading to dissatisfaction and relationship issues. The dark allure of pornography can erode the foundation of trust and connection in intimate relationships. The dark history of pornography is a reflection of humanity's complex relationship with sexuality and morality. From ancient carvings to digital streaming, pornography has evolved and adapted, often at the cost of ethical considerations and societal well-being. As we continue to navigate this contentious terrain, it's crucial to address the moral and societal impacts, especially on minors and those struggling with addiction. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the shadows of pornography's history. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Griot Chronicles.